the snap, back to throw, steps up, throws over the middle, intercepted. T.T. Barber, 30-yard line, 20, down to the 18-yard line. T.T. Barber picks up his first career interception.
His first summer here on campus, I can remember it as a true freshman. He shows up in summer workouts and he tries to win every sprint. And he goes over and over and over, and everything we did, he tried to be first. And I can remember our conversation at that day. I said, if you'll keep this same work ethic, by the time you're a senior, you'll be an All-American and you'll be a leader in this program and probably one of the best linebackers in the school history.
He told me when I first got here, he said, I don't know if you're gonna be able to play your freshman year, but you making a lot of plays. So I didn't take the part of not being able to play, but I took the part of making plays and adding on to that and trying to get better so I could play.
He plays the game the way it's supposed to be played, and you know, it's all compliments about the things that he's put on film. He flashes, he plays with a passion. Who is number 38? Boy, he really plays hard. He'll strike you, he'll hit you. I think a lot of coaches respect the way he plays, his size, his stature, and his playmaking ability. Effort's never been a question. He plays relentless. He gives everything he has on every snap. His attitude's great. He always has a smile, but on the field he plays with an aggressive attitude. Toughness, you can't keep him off. I think he's been banged up this year. I know he has. He was banged up a little bit his freshman year, but this guy really has a passion for playing. And you know, one of the biggest compliments for a player that's injured is to be able to play injured and play well, and I think he's done that.
If they come out of empty, we check, and the check was that year was rain. And Coach told me, he said, you're gonna get a pick.
Mullins back to throw, over the middle, ball is intercepted. T.T. Barber inside the 10, inside the 5, touchdown! Third week in a row, a defensive score for Middle Tennessee.
I was thinking, but I wasn't thinking. I was like, okay, I'm about to pick the ball. But then I was like, nah, he ain't gonna throw it to my side, because I was thinking he was going to the 3 receiver side. I was dropping, I was like, okay, he's looking to my side. And I was like, I hope I don't overrun the receiver. So I was going, I stopped, and I saw the ball, and it just said like it fell in my hand. I told him, I said, I will not let a quarterback tackle me. It was just like going back to my running back days. I was like, okay, I gotta break a tackle. I think that we were thinking they was gonna throw it because he was so far down, and they had just completed a little pass before, and I just scraped over the top. My guard pulled over. So the safety is gonna replace me if he does cut it back. So I can go over the top. But I was behind it, and he blocked the mic, tried to block the mic, and I feel got a clean shot. Me playing running back, I know what they see and how they feel about going into holes or whatnot. And it's just like, when I see something, it just seemed like I'm in reverse running the ball for them.
He played every position in high school. I remember watching his film. They had 2 or 3 linebackers committed. And I said, this guy can do everything. He played quarterback, he played running back, he played receiver, he played defensive back, he played linebacker.
It helps me get in the mind of a quarterback, of a running back, of a wide receiver, and I can play them and be more confident about what I'm doing because I've been in that position before.
Heineke starts shotgun formation, wants to throw, man coverage, and coming over the top for the pick is T.T. Barber.
It was a 3-by-1, so we checked it to trio. They run this play a lot, and the back always motion out. And I think they had me, they thought that I was out leveraged because the back is out leveraging me, and I'm in the middle right there. And I guess they thought that the number 1 receiver was gonna pick, which he tried to, but he didn't. And they thought that they was gonna send the back out. And I'm running, and I'm looking back, and I hear Coach stop. He says, ball, ball. Well, I'm looking at the ball the whole time. When I caught it, I was trying to get a foot in the ground so I could run, but the ball was coming out. I was like, let me make sure I catch the ball first, because I don't want to try to run and it fall and I drop it.
Clements sets him down. As time, throws downfield, incomplete and intercepted. The Raiders had it tipped, got the ball back. It's T.T. Barber, back across the 40 to the 45.
I could see the tight end was leaning, so I was like, okay, maybe he's going to block down on the end. And he came up, so we was in a fire zone. It was a strike. I jammed him at first to get him back inside because I didn't supposed to let him get outside of me. So I jammed him back into my safety. And I just followed him because, as you see, the quarterback was looking at him. And plus, that's his favorite target. And you could see our D-line getting a lot of pressure and got the man in his lap. And I thought Zay was going to catch the ball because he had jumped perfect. And I don't know how he missed it, but it just fell right into my lap like a gift.
When you talk about the final one of these 3 interceptions, this one speaks more about the character of the team, the work ethic, the passion that they played with, and the passion that we're going to have to finish this season with to have the type of year we want to.
It's so easy to not chase the ball, and it's just that little bit of effort, and you keep pushing and you keep pushing, and you just so happen to fall into one. It's like, dang, this is what I've been running all the way over here for.
When you look at the stat sheet at the end of the year, he'll be the guy that's in the top 2 or 3, leading us in tackles. He'll have a lot of tackle for losses. He'll have a lot of interceptions. The biggest thing is he's accountable and he's a violent football player.